Hello guys, welcome to my channel and today I'm here to talk about the 4th episode of Tokyo Revengers, and this show just keeps on getting better and I of course enjoyed this episode also a lot. And if the story just does not degrade, I'll definitely pick up the manga once the anime is over. I'm just so much hooked to this show, and with this episode was packed with information. We get to know a lot of stuff, and let's just talk about it. But before I move to the important stuff, I just want to talk about one scene that was just super funny, and it is the comedy has been getting better. It was not that great at the start in my opinion, but it has just started to get better and better as the show is progressing. The comedy is just getting better. So I just want to talk about one scene when they were watching fireworks, okay, and he grabbed Hina by the hand, and they did not show Hina, alright, and they were just showing Takemichi. I was like, okay, he's definitely grabbed somebody else's hand, right? And when we see him grabbing Naoto's hand and his reaction and everything, that scene was done super well, and I just could not stop laughing at that. That was one of my favorite scenes from this episode. So I just wanna, give credit where credit is due. The comedy has been getting better, and that scene was just hilarious, alright? And because of that, he went back to the present, and there Naruto's like, okay, you definitely made some progress, right? He's like, well, I accidentally touched your hand. So that all thing was super funny. Just wanted to talk about that. Now let's move on to the important stuff where they explain the time thing. The things he does in the past makes an effect in the present, and also when he's in the past, his body is just there lying. He's just an empty shell, and that was one of my questions, what happens to his body in the present? And that is the case. Even for weeks or months, he'll just stay there. So yeah, it's and the thing is, now I personally don't care, but his soul is not there, but his body is there. So what if he's there for a month or two? Wouldn't his body be affected by wouldn't body starve to death itself? Because I don't know. As I said, even if it does not happen, if that is not of course there's no way that that's going to be a thing, because Takemichi is gonna be gone for a long time, and yeah, his body is not gonna take any effect. I guess it's just gonna stay the same. Which, as I said, I said in the first episode, I don't care about the time traveling thing even if it does not make sense, because the whole story that is just more interesting to me. So I just don't care about this stuff. And we see that there are some changes happen because of Takemichi. Because of Takemichi, his friend Akkun did not stab Kiyomasa, and now he was a manager in Toman gang. But the thing is, his life did not change at all, Takemichi's. So of course, then there's also one thing, Takemichi's life did not change, but others' life did. So that does not make sense, but it does not bother me. The rest of the other story, the other stuff that is the main story, is just more interesting to me than this time traveling stuff. So I'm totally fine with that. But I can see why some people might have a problem with that. But personally, I don't care. So I'm still enjoying this show, and yeah, we meet Akkun. As I said, I was interested in Akkun, but his looks now were not the greatest. Not a fan, and he ended up dying. So yeah, now Takemichi has to not only save Hina, but he also have to save Akkun, and also he has to save Draken, because of which this everything happened, because of which Mikey changed. And yeah, I am a fan of Draken. His character design is cool in my opinion, and I feel even as a character he's pretty dope. So yeah, I want to know what happened. How did Draken die? What happened? And now how Takemichi gonna save him? So I'm just really looking forward to everything. And as I said, if the story just does not go down, if it just stays at the same level or gets even better, I'm definitely picking up the manga after the anime. I'm just way too much hooked into this show. And let's talk about why Akkun decided to kill himself. It definitely seemed he was just not happy with his life. You can see he was pretty weak. He was looking pretty weak. You can see by his cheekbones and stuff. He was pretty weak, right? And he wasn't happy with his life, it seemed and he also even said to Takemichi, you have money, you can sleep with the woman you want, you can ride the cars you want, you have everything. And as he said, but the money can't buy everything, and we all know what the message is there. You can have all, it's not money can't buy happiness literally, but it can still make you happy. But of course, if it's not if you have money, you're just gonna be automatically happy. So that is the message there. And yeah, that is one thing. Like, money just cannot solve all your problems. Yeah, it can give you the things you want, but that doesn't mean your just life is now perfect. Like, money isn't everything in life. So yeah, that was that. And he ended up killing himself because of the other, I don't remember the other guy's name, because of like the other leader of Toman gang. I don't remember his name, so I'm sorry for that. But it seemed like he is the one because of what, like, everything happened, literally, and he might be the cause because of his, like, Draken ended up dying. And as like Akkun said, he hasn't seen Mikey for years. So what happened? Like, where is Mikey? Did he die or did he disappear? What is exactly happening here? And we see the other guy too. By looking at him, he did not seem that evil. Like, he didn't have any smirk on everything. Like, his the reaction on his face, not reaction, what is the expression on his face, it didn't seem that evil. It just seemed like, okay, he seems like a decent person, but as like Akkun said, like, he isn't. So let's see where the show goes. I'm really looking forward to that. We get a lot of information in this episode, and I just want to see like what happened, like what led to Draken's death. I'm really interested in that. So yeah, that was it for episode number 4. Let me know what did you guys feel about it in the comments below, and if you ended up enjoying the video, leave a like and subscribe. I will be here for episode number 5 next week. So till then, have a great time. I'll meet you in the next one.